Hi, welcome back. In last video, we have studied about what is review of literature, what is literature and all. And in this video, we will be studying about different types of literature review or classification of literature review. So, we know what we mean by literature review. Literature review means here we will be going through or we will be referring many literatures which have been already been issued or already been published, and we'll be studying or we'll be keeping a new record to know more about our subject. So we have different types of literature reviews. We have many types of literature reviews. Here we'll be going through only 5 of them. That is, first type is narrative literature review. Narrative literature review means it is a traditional method or traditional form where this type of literature review is a critic about the literature and summarizes the body of that particular work. Okay, so this is a traditional method of giving literature review. Here we narrate the review about everything which we had gone through in or which we had gone through with the literature works which have been already been exist. And this help us to identify the gaps and to fill those gaps. So what we have to do is we need to have a sufficient focus on the research questions, and then we will be conducting the narrative literature review. Next type is systematic literature review. And this systematic literature review means here it is well defined approach were compared to other types. In systematic literature review, it is compulsive and detailed time frame within which we have selected the work. So here we will be studying the literature review, or this type of literature review help us to have a detailed study and a systematic way of doing literature review. We can have in two ways. One is meta-analysis and another one is meta-synthesis. So in meta-analysis means when we conduct this type of analysis, we may take findings from several studies which are related to with our same subject, and we analyze all those with statistical tools. So that is meta-analysis. And in this meta-analysis, there are certain relationships between the variables we detect and conclude with various conclusions and relationship with the different variables. And also this is always connected with deductive research approach. We have studied deductive and inductive research approach, and this meta-analysis is connected with deductive approach. I think you remember what is deductive and inductive approach. Now next type of systematic literature review is meta-synthesis. It is based on non-statistical techniques. Meta-analysis was based on statistical techniques, and in meta-synthesis is based on non-statistical tools or non-statistical techniques. Here we go through the material or go through the literatures, and we integrate whatever we had received or whatever we had reviewed, and we evaluate them. Then we interpret the findings. So in first one we had gone through all literature which we have, and we use statistical tools to interpret those data. Here we don't use any statistical use. We use qualitative methods to do a study. So that is the systematic literature review. Now third one is argumentative literature review. Argumentative literature review means, as the name implies, it is a type of examining. Here we will be examining the existing literature deeply, and we find whether it is correct or whether does it have any problem. And based on that we will be doing a work. So here we will be assessing about the shortcomings of existing literatures. Then we have fourth one, that is integrative literature review. Again in integrative literature review, we move for secondary data and we integrate all that with the new frameworks. So in this type of research, if our research does not involve primary data collection and data analysis, then we can use this integrative literature review. So here only secondary data is involved. No primary tools are used. And last one is theoretical literature review. Theoretical literature review, it is a pool of theories. We have many theories, and all those theories will be put under, or all those issues and concepts related to those theories will be undergone for study, and all those will be used for literature review. So those type of literature reviews are called as theoretical literature review. So these are the different or main classification of literature review. We have many more, but these are main.